Look at that. The puppy chilling in the car. What do you think about that?
I think he's cute.
I'm just picking up Branson from school. We're going to drop off the puppy. Woohoo! 3D. And we're going to head to the gym. Woohoo! Dog gets very excitable in the car. Okay, so let's go drop puppy off. Hey, look at this cat. Oh my gosh, look how fast he's going. The light coming off that thing makes your face glow in the dark.
What's up?
Makes you have bags under your, shadows under your eyes. That's great. He's going to treadmill it. I'm going to find something to do and carry on before a bunch of people show up. All right. Oh my gosh, look at those things.
So fresh.
What do you think of those?
They look so fresh, yummy, and big.
You love them things, don't you? Yeah, well, what do you think? It's time to eat?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello, all you little munchkins out there in YouTube land. We have something incredible here.
It is my teriyaki chicken on a skewer. Very yummy looking. Trying to get the rice off of it. Yeah, look at that.
Look at those things.
They're so red.
Look, 3D. Wow.
They look like little magic wands.
I'm sorry I grabbed your food.
Don't touch them.
We're not going to talk about my food. This is for another mukbang. But look at that. He loves those things. They look fresh. Bite one of them.
So these are like the greatest teriyaki sticks ever at a place called Number One Hibachi.
You notice Branson's new haircut? Yeah. Anyway, good workouts, good punching. We're trying to get a little more fit, you know. But now it's time to eat. We never thought we'd get to this point today, but we finally here. It's late. This is a late lunch for us.
And I did some looking. This is not that bad for you, so this is fine.
Right. It's not breaded. It's kind of glazed with a.
It's glazed with that sauce, the teriyaki.
So if you see Branson's hair, I was going to cut the sides like I've been doing, and with the smallest attachment. And I'm like, well, I need to cut the top. I'm going to use the fattest, tallest attachment. And I right through the middle, and it was way shorter than I thought it was going to be.
This short.
He had a reverse mohawk going right through the middle, and then the long hair on each side of it. I was like, well, it's got to all come off now. And of course, he's sitting there. He can't see it, but he's kind of like, well, that sure is a lot of hair coming off of me. Luckily, he didn't have a cow when he saw himself in the mirror.
I'm kind of mad though.
Yeah, but you weren't like screaming, raging mad, you know, or crying or something, you know. You weren't happy with it.
I wasn't beating you up.
Right, you're like going, oh, really? You did this to me? I trusted you. You could have just took me to Great Clips or something. You want to be barber? You know. So.
I feel even madder than that in my head.
What do you think? We should ask to see if people tell us any of their stories.
So, if you have gave someone a bad haircut, or you have gotten a bad haircut, or had any awkward moments while having one or doing one, tell us down in the comments.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to be a barber and cut your kid's hair or something, and maybe the attachment came off midway through, or you let an older brother or sister cut your hair, and you had to go to school with it all jacked up the next day? I'd love to hear those stories, and it'd be great for the viewers of the show to get to read and share and everything. So if you have that story, and probably everyone does. Now, I got one. It's not funny or nothing. But I grew up My dad is a barber. I almost stuttered a barber. Barber. The good thing is he's made a good living his whole life doing it. He said he almost starved in the early 60s when people started wearing their hair long. Instead of, say, in the 50s when people always had their hair cut
to a certain
about
way.
every 2 weeks or every week, got a shape up. And then, guys are growing their hair halfway down to their butt. They ain't cutting hair much anymore. But, my father's been doing it a long time in this town. And so he's been cutting the father, the sons, the grandson, several generations of mostly males. And he's made a good living at it. I thought about doing it at one time. So, in the 60s, when long hair was the thing, guess who didn't have long hair? The son of a barber. I was always high and tight, crew cut. At least till I got a little bit older. A barber ain't gonna let his kid go out there and look like he got, some messy head of hair,
I'm trying to eat this slow because I don't want to eat it all too fast. Too tasty.
So what do you like about that?
It's flavor. The flavor it has, so good.
Are they real tender?
They're like, just look at their insides after I take this bite.
Because they're really kind of orange. But straight up teriyaki, you think would just make it more brown?
I think they're kind of red.
Yeah. More so than just like straight up soy sauce. Yeah. And I know we should be drinking clear cups or something. This homemade tea, I just made it. It's tasting so good.
We're eating like the poor man today.
I know what this stuff is called. I see it in the, grocery store. I love that. I don't know why I don't buy it. The sauce myself, be dipping it. Chicken nuggets would go great in that sauce. Doesn't matter. The meat, the veggies. What? I saw at the grocery store a bag full of skewers, but they're about like this long. More like for shish kebabs. I almost grabbed them.
A lot of people
Please stop. Please stop.
Why?
I can't handle that wiggling in my peripheral vision. Wearing that Taiwan shirt again.
It's not the only shirt I wear.
It seems like when we film, though, that's what you're wearing.
Yeah.
We've haven't made one of these in at least a week. What do you think about a week? We kind of got ahead a little bit. Lately, we've been too lazy. They've been wanting to eat out. We had Chinese last night. Guess what he loaded up on?
Because my favorite buffet has bunches of them.
They do. They're huge.
They're not as good as these. Actually, they're about that big. Like, say you have this. They're about that big in comparison size. And most of that I'm showing out there is skewer, but they're still really good. Not anywhere as close as these. But either way.
As many times as you've gotten them recently, I've never tried them. I'm not going to ask you to try yours. I'll just get mine sometime.
You should try them. I can rip up a little bit of it.
You should eat on your rice some.
Eat this. Put it in your mouth.
Well, my mouth is full of something else right now. Oh, you gave me the gristle. That's nice.
Is that gristle? Is it? Is it? I will give you the chicken.
It didn't look like the print. You're getting ready to knock the skewers out.
Yeah, I know. I can't figure out how to get the chicken
Don't worry,
off.
man. You're good. I'll eat that piece. I'll know the flavor of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Wow. We've been trying to eat a little healthier.
This one has a little bit too much of the sauce on it.
We're not fanatical about it. So, I mean, our next show could be us eating double cheeseburgers, you know? Don't get mad. This didn't turn into the health food channel, that's for sure.
I don't know what we're eating now. Especially what you're eating.
Mine's probably high in sodium. But just steak and vegetables is not a ton of calories. I'm probably only going to eat half of this. I don't know. You're going to kill all that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I won't eat as much of the rice and I'm going to finish this. If you're not going to have a second meal, why should I? That'll get us out of sync with each other.
Because then you'll be eating that and I'll be just sitting there like, why couldn't I have a midnight snack?
Yeah, a midnight snack like this caliber. One thing we've done is there's almost nothing to snack on in the house. So can't eat what you don't got, right?
This one was filled with fat and super juicy.
Put waving those in front of me. Wearing glasses and the way my vision is, I can't stand things close to me. Anything moving around me just drives me crazy. Mostly because it's kind of blurry. And it just naturally makes you kind of want to flinch and move back so you can see better. I'm the perfect candidate.
And this does come with very good rice.
It is. I'm a perfect candidate for laser. You know, the eyeballs. Because I don't need glasses to see far off. Typically when I eat, I take my glasses off because now I can see. I have nothing wrong with my vision close up. That's why I'd be a good candidate. Because that laser only helps you to see better further off. If you still have to have glasses to read, if you get the laser surgery, you still got to wear glasses to read. But I don't care because I don't mind glasses. I actually like them. They're functional and a fashion accessory. You right there, Scooter?
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm fine.
Sound like they're having problems.
I'm having an exorcist, that's all.
Hmm.
I'm becoming the person from The Exorcist, that's all.
Please lean over when you eat. I can just picture all that rice dribbling down. Puppy would love that. He's over there moaning and groaning. Not terribly so.
What is all of that? All that stuff.
Probably skin. Or where the sauce kind of bubbled up and dried. You know? Like excess.
As long as it tastes good, I'm fine. And it's fine. The place we go to get this is called Number One Hibachi. They're like a small place, and they don't get much business, but they make like some of the just greatest food ever.
I always keep expecting them to close down. They haven't been here that long.
We've been expecting that for like 2 years now.
I don't think they've been open a year yet.
Seriously, I've been seeing them here for a long time.
They're 2 doors down from a established, very good Chinese restaurant, which I think probably hurts them. But we'll keep taking advantage of it and eat their food as long as they open them doors up and fix it for us. Get to work. Make our chicken on skewers. If you've never had chicken on skewers, you gotta try them. Reminds me a little bit of the red sauce they put on pork, but not as heavy. Maybe they're like the sauces are kissing cousins. Very similar. Happy dog! You seen on the intro the puppy in Branson's lap? It don't really show, but when that dog hops up on his lap, it makes him sit so much higher up than like when I'm going to pick Branson up, the dog's chilling out way down here. And then Branson is in the car and he sits up on his lap and the dog's like about taller than he is. It is hilarious. You know, you're used to like a little child sitting like on your knee, or a baby and you're bouncing the baby up and down your knee and you're holding the kid. He's holding the dog like it's a baby going down the road. Dog's so cute. I just, not long ago, just put a studded collar on the dog. I thought it'd be a cool idea. And I mean, they're studs and they're kind of pointy. And the dog laid his head over across my shin, just chilling out, and it started hurting. I was like, oh.
Those things are actually kind of funny.
That dog can't just lay across me like that anymore. Not with those spikes going into me. So it looks cool, but I don't know if it's that functional. But he's a cool looking dog now with them things on. You'll see him sometime in the future. Pay attention to his collar a little bit. We get him in video sometime. I had to cut a whole bunch of that off. It's on the very last hole because Taz is not that big. That collar was about like that long. We had to cut it down some. Had all this excess flopping around on the dogs trying to eat it.
His neck's about that wide.
Bigger than that.
About that wide?
Bigger than that.
Nah. He wouldn't have this wide of a neck.
His neck's about that big around.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Dream on. Dream on, my friend.
So, Branson's now, he's like me. I forget what you call it. Excessive, compulsive.
Disorder?
Branson's now got a new game he's obsessing over. How about obsessive? Compulsive. Balloons TD5, meaning Tower Defense 5. Just plays it and plays it and plays it and plays it and plays it. And Branson's thinking about possibly, we were discussing this today, he's got his own channel. There's a link down in the description, but he hasn't done anything in a long time on it. But he's thinking about maybe kicking it into gear and making some new videos. And we'll let you know when he does. Now we're thinking about just kind of separating it. We used to do a lot of gaming videos on this channel.
That's all we did.
But for so long, we've been doing mukbangs and like little mini vlogs that maybe his channel should just have the gaming videos. And see, some of his kids give him a little bit of a hard time about having an eating channel. They think it's kind of weird.
Some of my friends.
Yeah. So he can say, well, that's my dad and mine's channel. I do gaming, videos on my channel. Don't worry about that channel. Check out my channel. You know what I'm saying? Branson Barker at youtubeno.com.
Whoop whoop.
And I must say, he's a very good gamer and commentator. About 3 years ago, maybe, we made a video, probably on another channel, and I just was recording the television with a camera because I didn't have anything special.
You were just doing it with your phone.
Yeah.
With your Android.
I tried to have it as still as possible, and he was like, I want to do a video and put it on YouTube. And he kept on. Okay, finally I'm like, all right. And we were like, okay, and he's like, hello everybody. And today I'm going to do this, that, and the other. He's just talking. He's just narrating it just like the best of them out there that I've ever heard. And he even finishes up with like and subscribe and all this kind of stuff. It was hilarious because I wouldn't even have thought to do that. Now that I've been doing this, I think sometimes like, subscribe, links and descriptions kind of talk, He just rattled that off, and I was like, he's like this little pro on his first outing. He made it look easy and talked the whole time. Talked about what he was doing, what he was trying to achieve. And it was just, it's probably more amazing then than it would be now because you've gotten a lot bigger.
I was born a little Cindy.
But to see such a little commentator like that, like at, 6 or 7 years old, it was
because, I just kind of watched YouTube a lot.
Right, so you've heard those people say that stuff. I understand it. I never paid much attention. I don't watch those gaming videos.
You don't watch people at the beginning of a Minecraft video like, hello everybody, welcome to this new Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing this, and that's how I kind of started out. Right.
I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube now compared to back then. Mostly YouTube to me was music, look up, old concerts and stuff of bands I like.
He saw it as a music program.
Fail Army.
And he loves that.
People busting their butts. People getting knocked out.
He loves
passing out on roller coasters. Silly thing. But now I've, explored.
And you've gone very deep into YouTube and found something deep in the depths. Which is what we're doing now. A mukbang.
Right. I would have never known there was a such thing. I don't know how I segued into it. But I saw it and I've seen some people and I like it. I like the chit chat though. The small talk that you get around the dinner table. What happened that day? What are you going to do after dinner? How was school today? Didn't have school today. It's Saturday. Battery's getting ready to go. So, we're going to have to go because I don't want to have to stop and redo the battery. So, I'm done enough. So, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Check out Branson's channel often because he's going to start putting up new stuff. Check out his old stuff. He's got some dabs on there. Is that what they call dubsteps? All right. So, goodbye. Wave goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Don't hit me with the...